Hey, Tony Gaskins here popping in. Now y'all gotta forgive me because driving my Sprinter and it's raining and I got my little, headset in. But wanting to talk about this because this is, going on. We see it all the time, and it's a question that I get all the time is he likes you, but he won't commit. And here's why. Now, I was doing a series before Tyler Perry interrupted the series with his lawsuit accusations, and so that took up 3 videos. And I was doing a series on relationships, and we was touching on these things, and this is where we was about to go. And I touched on how we live in this microwave society. We live in an instant gratification society. We live in a social media society. All of these things play a part. All of this comes into play, and when a man has been single and then he gets in a relationship, it becomes ever increasingly hard to settle down because there's so much choice in our world. Like when our grandparents and even when our parents were getting into relationships, there wasn't as much choice because you're choosing out of the people who live on your street. You're choosing out of the people who go to your school. Today, you're choosing your partner out of the entire country because you can be in California and be following someone that you are low-key obsessed with who lives in New York or North Carolina. So now when you meet somebody, they're not just dating you. They're dating you, but they got 50 people that they follow online. And this paralysis by analysis comes into play, and men start to say, okay, I like her, great personality, great attitude, amazing relationship with God, but I'm not sure if she's the one. I'm not sure if she's pretty enough. I'm not sure if she's fit enough. I'm not sure if she's fun enough. I'm not sure if her hips are gonna spread too much when she gets pregnant. I'm not sure if she's gonna change and become too much of this or too much of that when she gets comfortable, when she gets complacent. And a man starts to overanalyze, and he gets so scared about committing because he's like, what if I commit and I vow to be 100% faithful, and then I meet somebody and she's cooler, she's prettier, she's fitter, and now I've already locked in and committed to this one woman. And what a lot of men today don't really realize is because the world is so superficial, where you can go to a restaurant and order what you like, and if it's not made to perfection, you get to eat a few bites, become satiated, and then turn it back in and get your money back. If you buy a car and it's not 100% what you like, you can take it to the chop shop, take it to the place, and get a wrap put on it. You can get a new wrap on your car every year. Any color that you can dream of, there's a wrap for it. You can change the tires, you can put lights in the roof, you can cut a sunroof in it, you can turn it into a convertible, you can make it muscular, you can make it slim, you can do anything you want to do to it. So we have this world that now has so much convenience and so much technology that you can do anything that you can dream of. And when you're in a world like that, it makes it hard to settle for somebody who can't really change too much. And then when a human changes, most often the change is not really a good change. So a woman can go get veneers, and now she went from God's gift of teeth to chiclets in her mouth. She can go get a BBL, and now it looks like she has a soggy diaper on. She can go change this or change that and look worse than she did before the cosmetic surgery. So that's not foolproof today. And men are becoming ever increasingly afraid. Now, we just filmed our pilot for the YouTube dating show. And I'm a married man, so I can't look at a woman the way a single man can, because I can't make a move and I can't have that woman or be with that woman. But it was some women on the show, and then it was women helping produce the show. And as I'm looking around, you know, for the women who were single, it's like all of them were viable potential partners for a man. And each person is just slightly different than the other person. All of their energy is good, all their attitude good, all their mindset's good. So it's like any one of them could be a wife. And what do you choose? So then it becomes this thing of, because men are visual creatures, women are visual as well, just not as visual as men. But it becomes this thing, it's like, okay, the man is talking to himself and he's like, do I choose big butt and a smile? Do I choose height? Do I choose smarts? Do I choose career? Like, what do I choose to settle down with when it comes to a wife? And that's the thing. It's really fear, what y'all call FOMO, fear of missing out. A man doesn't know, most men of today don't know how to accept good enough. They don't know how to evaluate and analyze when a woman is enough. And just like their food, just like their gym, just like their car, they want every single box to be perfect. It's like the man doesn't want a car that has a good paint job and then so engine. And so it's like with a human, not everything's gonna be perfect. A woman can have great skin, pretty smile, but not really have a shape. A woman can have a shape and then not have the greatest skin. A woman can have the hair and not have the greatest smile. It's like no human that is rocking what God gave them is gonna be 100% perfect. And so that is why he likes you, but he's not committing. He's afraid that if he commits, another woman's gonna come along and have that one or two things that you don't have. And he is scared that he's gonna be torn and feel like he's missing out, and it's gonna make him want to cheat. And then that cheating is what's gonna set y'all up for failure. That curiosity. And you can't force them to think away. You can't really change them. You can't make them do what you want to do. But it's what you got to realize. So sometimes, if you're a woman and you're in that position, you got to put your foot down. You got to have an ultimatum. And you got to have a timeline. And after you cross 2 years and this is your life, it's okay to say, hey, you know, if I'm not the one, let me know. But I just can't keep my life on hold for your indecisiveness. So it's like, just be straight up with me. Yes, it's gonna hurt like nothing else in my life, but you know, I just can't sit and wait forever, because I don't want to be in sin, in fornication, and I want to be married, and I want to settle in, and I want to, you know, start a family with the person I'm spending my life with. So, you know, at the max, I can due is like another 12 months. Like, it's okay to say that once you cross a threshold, especially once you cross 12 months and if you 25 and older. It's okay to say it, and it's time to say it. But hey, this Tony Gaskins. All the important links in the description. God bless you. Shout out to the Blessed Tribe. Shout out to Tony Gaskins Family Foundation donors. You make everything possible for my boys' summer program. We gearing up for a trip here in a couple weeks. We got a little training camp coming up July 5th and 6th. God bless y'all. Now, when you see this, I might be out of town. Me and my wife, just mommy and me, husband and wife, little time before July gets real busy, and then back to school August. So God bless y'all. I'm not here on here in the flesh. We'll talk soon.